Welcome again. We are here at Niplag Studios located at Bishop Magwa Center along Ngong Road.
Yes.
Niplag is a place where you want to do your shootings, you want to do your photography, your videography, your podcasting for quality production like this one. So you see the quality of the video, the quality of the sound. This is the place. You are out there looking for a place to shoot your advert for your small businesses, advert for your shop, for your kinyozi, for your big events. You are having a TV event, you want an advert. You have a big event, you want an advert. This is the place. Also photography, they offer drone services. You want to have drone services for your event. This is the place to be. Today, there's something we've been seeing happen in most marriages whereby cheating happens immediately after the child comes.
Yes.
Most marriages, infidelity begins after a child is brought in marriage.
Yes.
And we've been wondering, is the child the issue? Is the man the issue? Or is it the wife?
Yes.
And we've been thinking how we should have a discussion around this area on sex and childbirth. What happens actually? So that's the topic I don't talk about. I'm with my wife, my small sweet wife.
Yes, amazing.
And my amazing co-host. She's here.
Yeah.
And we are going to dive in this topic and just see what actually happens during this period.
Thank you so much for inviting me. I'm so excited about today's topic, and it is actually a big issue for many couples. Even in our counseling, you can remember most of the couples who are asking. Majority of the issues we're tackling now are people telling us, we were just good until we got our first baby, and that's why we are here. But before we dive into the topic, allow me to appreciate our fans, those who always follow us, those who believe in what we are doing. Thank you for subscribing to our YouTube channel, and also thank you for interacting with our platforms, because this is one thing that encourages us to know what you want, and we keep bringing you the best things that is resonating with your issues.
Yeah.
This question that you brought up is very, very important. Unfortunately, not many people are speaking about it. It is something that cannot be spoken. People are not speaking about it either in churches or anywhere. No one is ever being prepared for that phase of their life, that phase, that part of the marriage. But I think also it begins during the late stages of pregnancy, because I think there's so much that happens when now a human being has come into the space. Yeah, because now you are just two. Like, for example, women, a lot changes emotionally, physically. You cannot be the same mentally. For the men, it is emotional and mental. Now here you have a human being coming into the mix. It can no longer be business as usual. And these adjustments, the dynamics that cause people to feel like, think this is overwhelming us emotionally. One of the things that overwhelm women, that make them find it, they feel sexually unattractive after the childbirth, are things like body changes.
So that's very true what you've said.
Yes.
And there's a clip I was watching, I think it was Pastor T, who was saying that why we cannot understand women, it's because she begins by being a girl.
Yes, yes.
So that's how you should treat a girl.
Yes.
And then she becomes a wife.
A wife, yeah.
When she's now a wife, that's how you treat her. You can't treat her the way you are treating a girl.
Yes.
After being a wife, she becomes a mother.
A mother, yeah.
Now you can't treat this mother the way you are treating the wife.
Yeah.
So you can't use the same script you are using when she was a wife. Now she's now a mother. She's now a mother-wife. She's a wife and she's also a mother now.
She's a wife who is now a mother.
Yes.
Yes.
And now she has undergone internal shifts in her body such that she's no longer the person who was.
Yeah.
And then when she was a wife, maybe sex was a priority to her because she was now in that lovey-dovey mode. She was now from honeymoon. She's trying to discover herself. And then now something has happened again. Now she has become a mother.
A mother.
Her attention, her focus, her priorities have changed.
Yeah.
And you know, the men, we are the same yesterday, today, and forever. Yes. We have remained the same man. I'm the boy you saw.
Yeah.
I'm the man who was there. You see, as there's a lot, no big change.
Yeah.
Like when I was a boy, if you see me in the field, I can go and kick the ball again. I found on the road, I kick plastic. I'm still that boy.
Yeah.
When I become a man, a husband, I don't see any big difference.
Yeah.
I become a father. I'm just a father who can still do boyish things, and I can also do those things. They say in a man, there's a king, there's a boy, all those things.
And there is a fool also.
There's also a fool in him.
Yeah.
So you find that we have no much things changing.
Yeah.
And we are wondering, why is that nowadays she's denying me sex that she used to give me daily? Because there are things that have taken place in her.
A lot takes place in a woman because you are bringing a world. A human being is a whole world.
Yeah.
And mentally, this woman is no longer the same. There is adjustment because now you are a mother. This title of a mother brings a kind of, can I say, a mental shift. You begin to feel like there is an added sense of responsibility into your space. Now that when you are having those, your mental frame was just you and your husband. Now there is a person, there is these night shifts, okay? There is things like milk, you have to breastfeed, milk coming out. And now when your husband is coming in, you feel like he should come in as a friend.
Yeah.
Not demanding for the sexual intercourse most times.
Yeah.
And I think men can embrace things like role play by helping with the baby. You cannot sleep the whole night and in the morning you want a quickie. Yeah,
that's true. So you'll find that when women become mothers, you know, like a woman will even want to have sex more when she feels very comfortable in her body, in her skin. Now you find that this woman has added weight. Maybe she was around 50, 60 kgs. Now she's going to 70, 80. She feels she's so big. She's
stretch
so bulky. We have stretch marks here. And she feels like now she is no longer attractive. That's what she feels. She feels no longer attractive. She feels even maybe sex won't be as good as it. So right now, her priority begins now becoming the baby. The baby is crying. The baby wants food. The baby wants to be clean. The baby wants this and that. So and then there you are there again. You also want your you
also want your rights. And as you said, the body changes. Those body changes are real because you come and look at yourself in the mirror and you wonder, is this still me? Okay. Now you have also those things of how do I say? You are so much, I don't know, you are sensitive to touch in that during sexual intercourse, even the milk oozes. It oozes. So you are trying to hold yourself from such scenarios. Maybe you are sleeping, the milk imetoka. Okay. So you are trying to adjust. The transition is never easy, especially for the first time moms. And I think most of these even cheatings that we're saying is not in the incoming pregnancies is not as the percentages of people doing it in the other pregnancies not as much as the first one. As the first one, I think there is a lot of transition challenges.
And then also you'll find that before this woman became a mother, she was always very smart, taking care of herself. She's busy with her nails, she's busy with her face, her hair. Then she becomes a mother. Now she no longer does that.
Every other thing is about the baby.
Now she'll say, let me try to make my nails. Maybe I look better. I try to make my face, my hair. But again, there is guilt that comes with that. She's
I'm now
like,
a mother.
How will people look at me? They'll say I'm a bad mom. That I'm now, if I keep my long nails, they say I'm going to harm my child.
I can remember there was a woman who was telling me, and I think the society should help women to embrace their motherhood. That face of womanhood, motherhood with grace. There was a woman who told me, now that you have long nails, long natural nails like this, don't you be pricking the baby? And I was like, my nails are not pricking anybody. And over the years, I've nursed all my 4 children, and I don't have an incident with my nails and the baby. So I think also there are those people who tell you, no, now you are a mother, you should dress like a mother. And before you realize, you are a totally different person, you are a different identity, you look older than even your mother who gave birth to you. So those dynamics.
I think also, as you are saying, when you see a woman, she's trying to become better, she's going to make her hair, support her. Don't tell her, we must not use ushaanza kwenda salon. We just got a baby and see how you are making your nails.
Why are you working out?
So they want to encourage you to rust.
To remain
to look like an old show so that they say, now you are a mother. Now you look like a mother. No. I think they should be able to encourage you and tell you, you are coming up so well. That also will help the woman to build her self-esteem. If she was so crushed because of the pregnancy, because of the baby coming, she feels her body is becoming, she's trying to enroll for gym, let her do it.
That is
as
true.
long as she's trying to do something that can help her become better. And then also, you'll find that after the baby has come, you may just end up being like co-parents in that house or roommates.
Yes, because of the responsibilities.
Because of the responsibilities.
Yeah.
And this way, you will find that most men, he's like, let me go and sleep on the seat because the baby is crying. I want to sleep. I need to go to work tomorrow in the morning. You are making for me noise. I need some space. Yet
actually, the first 3 months there is no sleeping.
Yeah.
Couples need to be told the first 3 months of having the baby, there is that stage. The stomach
is shrinking
and opening and adjustments, and they are
there's
pooing
that
blue and
contraction
black.
and expansion of the stomach.
Yeah.
There's also the healing of the navel. Yeah, the first poop, the black one.
Yeah.
So all those changes.
Yes.
And also, this is the time for now both of you to come and support each other
so much.
Yeah, because you find that a baby maybe sleeps mostly during the day.
Yes.
And at night now is when the baby is very active and crying.
Yeah.
And I can remember for us, it was our first time.
Yeah.
And they are now twins.
Yeah.
Now we have here, now they're sleeping in turns.
Yes.
We just put this one down before you finish. The other one begins.
Exactly.
Now this one is going to sleep, the other one wakes up. So it was always doing it in shifts. And
I do know why I always respect you, and I thank God that I met you. During those days, we bonded more. Because what most men do, they leave their wives in that state. This woman is drained. They lose themselves in the state, but the man continues with their lives. But you are so much involved, and you made it easier for me to transit from that first time of motherhood to now getting back to myself again.
Yeah, I think this is the time now the man to step in, help in. You can even tell the wife, you can't sleep.
Yes.
Let me remain with the child in the sitting room.
Yeah.
Try to swing her around. Try to sing if you can. Try just to, because the woman has been busy the whole day.
That's right.
Now she says now at night she needs some rest. But again, you also want sex. Imagine. I think these things like just helping the woman with the baby, changing diapers. You say, let me wash I think the only part I enjoy is washing the baby.
And feeding the baby.
And feeding
which I struggle with so much.
I enjoy
the baby
that
is not
part
eating,
mostly.
I'll say they're full.
Yeah. So if you can do that, it also works as a foreplay.
It's a foreplay to women. Let me tell you, if you are helping in the house, helping your woman who is having these early stages of pregnancy, maybe they have done the healing part of the 6 weeks. Now you don't have to do much foreplay. But the reason as to why you feel your wife is emotionally distant from you is because you are always away. You are on the phone. You are at home. You are on the phone. The baby is crying. Mfanye anyamaze. You are continuing on the phone. The woman is trying to juggle all these things, cook, wash the clothes of the baby, and then there is something about back pains. That is never spoken about, and that thing, especially with cesarean mom, they struggle a lot because I think the jab has something to do with the spine. I don't know what happens. I've never understood, but there is a serious back pain for women, and even with the normal birth, because there is the pelvic opening.
Those things are just bones.
There is something. The bones break like so many times. The pain of labor is saying like how many parts of the bones breaking, 72 or I don't know. So it is something that cannot be explained with the words. Some even lose their minds. But then that come out saying majority, you need to affirm them if you are their husband.
Exactly.
And this is not the time now to use this blessing to punish them. Because now sasa umejifungua mimi wacha niendeange maisha yangu. You are going on with your own life. This person wonders, we used to be friends. What's happening?
Yeah, and then also we should also know that there's different 6 timelines for men and for women.
Yes.
For example, also you should know that even a man, when the baby comes, there's also that period where a man heals.
Man heals?
Yes. Because after the baby has come, you can't want to have sex immediately.
You can't want. Mentally, the men are prepared. You won't be having sex.
You won't have sex mentally. And also, maybe if you are in labor, the trauma that you need to heal from, it's not something. I've seen a man who fainted in the labor ward.
Really?
After he said, I'll be there for you, I'll be there to support you. And then when you were like, he came back from the fainting when the baby was already out. So there's even those who withstand it without fainting, there's some trauma that they go through. They may not even want to have sex as soon as it is.
What about the CS dads?
Yeah, just the trauma, it still happens because also this adjusting, there's something new in your house, you've not been used to it.
You don't
there is
know.
this crying in the house, that thing that are taking place that also
And then
affect
your
a
wife
man.
is so vulnerable.
Yeah.
And I want to appreciate men who always help with the pads.
Yeah. So what will happen?
Pads.
What will happen is that now you'll find maybe you want to help your wife to wash her, clean the scar, maybe be there medication. So that time your sexual or mental orientation of the sex has shifted gears. You don't need sex so much.
Yeah.
But it takes
so you are
short
excited.
time.
You are excited about the baby as well.
So it takes short time for a man to heal than for a woman.
Yeah.
So within 2 weeks, a man will be back to normal. He'll be like, now I think now I'm ready for sex.
If I'm given
he'll have already adjusted. He's now saying, the sky is healed. Even the crying is reducing. The things now I'm just adjusting to environment. But now for the woman, she may need even 6 months to adjust.
Yeah. Because of the trauma. You know why they would need even 6 months if allowed. Some women even go to 6 months because they're like, the last feeling I had in this area wasn't that good.
Yeah.
How will it be if we have sex again? So, and I feel, will it be painful? Okay.
Yeah.
Like me, I'm a CS mom all through. And if I would go back, I would go through CS. I would be like, now if you are having the intercourse, are there any pains? Pressing, the body pressing together.
Yeah.
So those are the things new moms ask their questions. And I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What was the most challenging thing for you as a new dad handling our firstborns?
For the first time was that I had never handled a baby in my life.
Really?
Yeah, because me when I was growing, they were being handled by my older sisters.
Yes.
So and then I didn't have a chance to just take care of a baby.
Yes.
Now it was my first time. Now not one but two.
Yes.
2 kids have come here, and my biggest challenge was when you came from the hospital and you could not even turn.
Yes.
You could not even shower. You could not do simple things.
Yeah.
So I was there now to see how I'm going to wash the kids, put for them the diapers. I didn't even know that the diaper has the front part and the back part. Me, as long as I've tied it, so you told me, no, this diaper, it is facing
Sometimes
backwards.
You would be putting it slanted.
Yeah. So you find that I had that challenge of diaper, how to put the diaper,
and when they
to wash them, or to poop, they have pooped. You're also here. I need to help you go to the bathroom, to wash you, to turn you back to bed, to turn. So it was so challenging.
The first few weeks.
Yeah, for the first few weeks.
And also you have to fetch for food.
You have to also look for food, also cook. I could not afford the house help by that time. So it was somehow very challenging. But I'm glad we came out of that season. When others came.
And you did it so gracefully. How did you do it? Where did you get your strength from?
Now it's now a point now you are alone. There's nothing else you can do. If you are having a helper, you're saying, Nani will help. My mom will come to help, or my mother will come. But now you are here, one man solo. And then you have also become a mother who fears bathing a small baby. You're saying that the baby may break the neck or the head.
Yes.
So now I have to come in, the baby has to shower. So I have to take that part and start doing it. So I think I was learning on the job. You
learn on the job, and you did it so gracefully.
Yeah.
And Daddy, there is something I want you to bring out. What men, dads, new dads, especially dads, new dads or dads continuing, they need to point out, I need to point this out. Women don't need push gifts. Okay? Very few women need push gifts. And very few will love you so much because of you brought that push gift. But what women need is just an emotionally present husband who is able to empathize. Darling, we'll go with you through this together. And you show it with actions and words. There has to be a resonance of the same. Whereby now you are there. Physically, you are there. Hata kama unaenda job, you come back, you show that you are there, you're willing to be there at night. Okay? These things hold these women to them, like they are indebted to these men.
Oh, so being present is more than coming with a present.
Being present physically, emotionally is more than the gift itself. And this one brings back emotional connection in a way that even having sex, bouncing back to sex, this woman will give you sex easily if you are more in her world, okay? Than Kama, you are always not there. You only showed the push gift, a car gift, or a phone, or something or a vacation, and then you are not, most of the times you're not there.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So, and do you know what? This is an investment, emotional investment in your emotional bank as a couple, whereby this will take the woman all the years. It will push you all the years, whereby I feel, hey, this guy was always for me. He was for me. Even if the test of times come, and in those vulnerable moments, the men are there. These women are very indebted to it.
Wow.
And that's why I'm also very indebted to you on the same. Thank you. God bless you for me.
Yeah. So we were saying that it's always good then to communicate, because me, if I know after 2 weeks I'm well, I need sex, and you still need time. And I've also seen women when they're in labor, they're like, I will never have sex again.
Yes.
This man, when the labor pain are still now,
they curse their men.
They curse their men. They begin saying, I never have sex in my life. This is my last time. So you see, when the baby comes now, we say she forgets, but she doesn't just forget at that time.
Yeah.
It takes time again. So even every time you want to have sex with her, she remembers the pain. She remembers
some even
the
experience tears.
Those who experience tears. There have been the stitches down there.
And extreme cases of fistula.
So this woman needs time.
Yeah.
So I think
love.
I think there should be a very high level of communication at this point, so that the man doesn't feel rejected.
Yeah.
It's like, why is she denying me?
Yeah.
It's now 3 weeks, now 1 month, it's now 2 months. There's no sex in the house.
Yeah.
The woman needs to communicate and say that I think I need more time to heal. And also the man needs to understand that this woman could have gone through some traumas and she needs time to heal.
They need to go through the phase of that season together.
Yeah.
And also I think the more emotional support the husband gives to a wife, the faster the healing.
Yeah.
Because there are women who even after 6 months they say, I'm still having these pains, I'm still having migraines, I'm still having this and this. Those are women, most of them are neglected emotionally. But women who they are getting this support, they are mentally, they recover so fast. You find that after 2 months they are in the gym. You see even our influencers or celebrities.
Yeah.
You wonder how their mother would look so flawless, because now they get that support system. Their husbands are intentional about loving them and being present.
Yeah.
And this helps these women to recover so fast. But when a woman she's the one to wash the baby's clothes, to cook for herself, the husband is there but not there, the husband is already cheating, this woman may take time to recover back.
That's true.
Yeah.
You've talked about postpartum pains.
Yeah.
Like after delivery, there is maybe she was given some stitches.
Yeah.
Even if there was no stitches, just that thing of whereby putting hands,
a whole human being passing between your legs is not something.
Also doctors putting their fingers with the gloves out testing.
They're stretching
there is that trauma that remains there, and it takes time for them to heal. And then also you'll find that after the CS, maybe there's still some pain.
Yeah.
They need time to heal. So I think it's very good for communication to take place.
Yeah.
And then also, let's say you began having sex, and then when a woman gets excited, the milk gushes out of the breast.
Yeah.
And you see,
it happens a lot, especially
maybe the man was maybe licking the breast or just playing around, and then she gets excited. Then the milk just gushes out during the sex act.
Yeah,
it
sprinkles a lot.
It sprinkles a lot, and don't get pissed off. You're like, what's this? Give me something to wipe. You feel like
before you are dad, you have to be a mature man.
Yeah,
marriage is not for small boys.
I think if you give a negative reaction, it's only going to crush her ego.
Exactly,
and she may even feel very unwelcoming next time. I think you can just crack a joke over it. Say, karibu ingie kwa mdomo, ningeenjoy leo kama mtoi. I would have felt so good.
But there are men also who take advantage of that phase. They drink that milk a lot because they want to build their muscle. But I find it so selfish, especially if the baby is involved, and it is exclusive breastfeeding. Yeah, but the men, you don't go and breastfeed children's milk. But then it's a serious case. There's a time I was working on a project in a place called Navajola in Western Kenya, and there was this problem whereby that men are competing for breast. You tell your wife, this one is mine. It has health benefits, a lot of it. A child should not, but me, I'm minding the taste of the breast and I'm just, we are learning. It builds muscles, it raises immunity, it has so many things. It is a mother nature, it's the most natural. Yeah, but I think the baby needs that immunity more than me. Yeah. So let's go for a break, then come back after a short break.
Welcome back. I hope you are enjoying the show and you are really learning. We are also learning. We are here at Bishop Magwa Center at Niplug Studios. Niplug. Unataka kuwa plugged. This is the best to be plugged for all your photography services.
Amazing.
You are looking for a place to shoot your podcast at a very cheap price per hour. You need photography, classic photography, photos. Edited with the professional touch. You want drone services. You want to have conferencing places where you can hold your meeting. This is the place to be. Don't hesitate to reach us at the numbers on the banners we are sharing. So we have now what you call Daddy Dilemma.
Daddy Dilemma.
Yeah, because you see, this is something that has never happened to you.
Yes.
It's your first time. And then now, it has been me and my wife, who? Presenter Kai, my wife and I, me and my wife. And then now a baby comes, and then me and my wife, you are out of equation. You feel like you've been kicked. It's always about the equation. It's always about me and the baby. Me and the baby.
I'm with the baby
so
girl.
It's the wife and the baby. And then also, people will always be calling only to check on the wife and the baby. Hey bro, how are you? I'm fine. Hey, mama naendeleaje? Ako na mtoi? No one asks about the man. No one talks about the man. When people are coming in the home, they even ignore. They want to go to see the mama and the baby. So a man feels out of place completely. A man feels forgotten. A man feels like he's unwanted. So there's this dilemma that comes when you are a new dad. Yeah. So how do we handle it? How do we help this dad?
I think these other new dads who have gone ahead of time can be a support system to these other new dads. But also it has to come from the new dads reaching out. Because nobody will say, hey, I saw you had a baby. Can I be a support system? No. You where you are overwhelmed, you say, bro, I know you've had many babies. You've gone ahead of us. How can I go about here? Okay. So you will get tips to navigate easily. But I think also the woman carries heavy emotional burden, and that's why the society and even the people, the medics tend to focus more attention to the mom. So also you will need to get your own support system. Intentionally create time for yourself to rest, to do things you enjoy doing, workouts, re-energize. Bring back your energy, because now you are juggling cooking, you are helping mom here and there. You can read books to clear your mind, and also you can rest through. You can take a nap in the day.
Then take yourself there, because if you feel that you are being left aside, go there, carry the baby, be part of that. Don't feel like it's now mommy baby versus me. Go there, take the baby, walk around with the baby, let the mom also feel she's alone. Bond with the baby, go and watch with the baby. You are seated watching the movie with your baby. Let also just be part of that group also.
Also, they can have things like movie nights, intentional time, as they can have together, whereby they are taking care of the baby, they are enjoying their time together as a couple. Also, they can have things like in-house dates. You can make coffee to your spouse, or they make coffee to you, and still you get to connect emotionally.
Then also there is this thing whereby, the man is always like the hero in the house. The head. I'm the king. I'm the head. I'm the king of this house.
That's true.
And then suddenly, you become the errand boy. You become the house boy. You are like, Baba Nani, take this diaper for me in the dustbin.
And it begins way back during pregnancy.
No,
because unatumwa mapaja ya kuku, unaleta mapaja ya kuku.
Hiyo sio shida. At least umeenda kwa super, si shida. You are being told, peleka hii diaper kwa dustbin. Unaambia baba nani, there are those those clothes that were dirty in the basin. Can you please cleanse for me? As you look at your wife, she can't do it. So you go and begin washing the babies.
Maybe you don't have a help like us then.
So you are told soon, saidia kuanika hizo nguo hapo nje. Can you go and air for me those clothes? Now you are outside, you are airing clothes and people are seeing you where you stay. The man feels like being intimidated.
They feel a bit part of them.
He no longer feels like the king. And I think
what can help them navigate through that?
Your attitude will really matter.
Okay.
Your attitude, because that one who will feel like I'm being used. This one who will feel like, no, this is my baby, this is my son. I've become a father. And you embrace it. And then also, you don't feel like you are being used. Or if you feel actually you can't do that, your tribesmen can't allow you to do that. Your clan can't allow you to do that.
Or your buddies, boys, wanakuja kuona football, wana watch football na wewe.
Hire house helps to help in that area.
Yes.
Tell mommy what I'll do. I think at this point, you need a house help.
You need a house
house
girl. So that you take care of the emotional beat, but the physical aspect of the house chores can be handled by another help.
Don't say that, I can't do that. Me, I cannot go outside there airing clothes. How will people see me?
Yeah.
I can't.
It's a normal thing.
You are sending me to go and throw a diaper. Surely, I'm the head of this house.
Yeah.
Then you leave it there. No. I think also when you come home and you find the house in a very big mess, understand, help. Try to pick the diaper that have been thrown there and there. This woman is so overwhelmed by the baby, crying the whole day, trying to feed the baby, trying to wash the baby. So she's so overwhelmed. So you find the house in a disorganized manner.
Yeah.
Just imagine that. Just try and say that I think this wife needs help. Do the necessary. Get her house help, who will help her at least reduce the chores in the house.
That's true, Daddy. I have a question for you, because this thing is mostly affecting men as well, and you've gone through it, okay? Those seasons, and you went through it so well, and I thank God helped you too. For us, it was easier. Now, there is a man, and many men who cheat in the first instance of pregnancy after childbirth. How can you encourage a brother or a man to navigate through the 6 weeks of dry spell and still keep the sanctity of marriage, so that when they are in that state, the environment in the house is safe for the child, safe for the mother, and there is a positive environment where they're not cheating, there are no infidelities and such like? How did you do it for the 6 weeks?
I think number one is, first of all, you have to put yourself in this person's shoe.
Okay.
And don't just prioritize sex, but to prioritize the life that has come.
Okay.
We have a new life here, and a new life has come with the new responsibilities, new burdens.
Yes.
That requires a lot of support. So I think if you dip yourself so much in supporting her and being there for this child or the children who have come, your attention will be too much on the family than on the other side. And also, if you feel in another instance, that is maybe you've put yourself, you've immersed yourself in this situation, you are part of it. Usually, like me, there's no way I could escape it because there are 2 kids. Even if it's going for clinic, I have to carry one. You have to carry that. We are going to church, I have to have one. So it's like I became a mother of one child. You basically surrendered Ariel to me, and you take care of the girl. So it was like, now the boy is mine. So if I'm going, the boy is crying, I wake up and feed the boy. So it was like I had another child I've just given birth to. I was like another mother in the house.
And you bonded so well with all our children.
So it was, I had to immerse myself in that. So I think what happens mostly for men who find themselves cheating is because they have distanced themselves. You've already given your wife a house help. So the clothes are clean. The baby is being taken care of by the mother and the house help. Then now you feel like, why am I not being given sex now? So you feel like you are being rejected. Now you feel like there is nothing as hard as doing nothing. You are in the house.
Because it will expose you to temptations.
There's no role you can play. Because you are there, you can't play any role, and then you are being denied sex. So you begin becoming angry. Resentment begin building up. You are like, now I've brought even a house help for her. Why is she rejecting me? Then you feel rejected, but you're not being rejected. Now the next part is that you have to begin now understanding the emotional part or the emotional being of this woman, and know that she needs healing. As much as she looks very well, she's walking around, dancing around, she now needs to heal emotionally. And then sex should be invited.
It should be invited.
You need to, don't be asking her, is it today? No. Tomorrow?
Wait,
when do you think you'll be fine? Do you think if I give you another week, you'll be fine? Okay, now it's now 7 days. Do I add you another 7 days? I think just forget about the topic. Do other things. Be engaged, and then let her, the day she'll now invite you until now, I think I'm fine. That will be the best
And
moment.
those who demand for sex by force through ultimatums, you have to give, maybe it's the 5th or 6th week.
Not 6th week. So there's a case I had, and I felt so bad that a man raped the wife after she's just from labor.
It's so sad.
Arriving home, and I think some are mental cases.
Or they use the drugs or something?
Yeah, it could be mental cases, because I don't think any man in his normal senses can behave in such a way. Even 1 week, even 2 weeks, because After
And
woman,
even after 6 weeks, you need to give
after
her
woman has
time.
given birth, you are in the house, you are seeing, you'll be seeing her with cotton wools trying to
Heal,
she's in her diaper. Is it not diapers? She's
It is the cotton pads.
she's in her pads because bleeding doesn't stop the first day or the
It
second
stops,
day.
I think,
It goes
after
after
2
some
weeks.
time.
Yeah.
It will take time. So if you are there, it means you are not even there.
You're not even there emotionally.
You're not even there. If you are there
And
emotionally,
also, I think most of them, especially these porn addicts, men who watch porn are very vulnerable, and they put their homes in very bad states. Because one thing, they're the one who are very prone to infidelity. They're the one who bring very low frequencies in the house that causes sicknesses and ailments to the babies. Because most of the time there are other energies into the marital space. So I think these people who are watching porn, or they are surrounded with very toxic friends, they can have vulnerability. They don't have much tenacity to go all through because they are not in their sense of judgment is not very sound.
Yeah, and also I think what can also help the woman to heal very fast.
Yes.
Don't now say, brand her now, you are a mother.
Yeah.
The things will stop doing. Just tell them I'm taking you for a lunch.
Yeah.
With the baby still young. Yeah, just leave the baby in the house for 20 minutes. At 20 Mbali, we just go to the neighboring place. We take chips and cook, we come back. Or I take you, go and have just something that will just break up from the normal routine of waking up, feeding the baby, showering the baby, sleeping, waking up. Anything that will just try to break that cycle will really help her heal very fast.
Yeah.
You can tell her, can we just go and, we can carry our baby, go to the supermarket, just go and do some shopping. There's this thing that the babies are carried in. I don't know the name, you know the name. You go to the supermarket with is it baby cotton or what? Those things.
There is there are different types.
Yeah.
There is the normal baby carrier, and there is the one that you can be moved.
Yeah, those ones. Have one. Tell the wife, let us go out. We go and walk in the supermarket. In fact, there are women, even if you don't do shopping, just to walk in the supermarket, they just feel good.
They feel relieved because most of the time you are in a place where you are always having tension and tensed adrenaline.
Yeah.
Your adrenaline keeps shooting up. Also, that is something that people can want to know. When the baby has come and now you're producing milk as a mother, the hormones you get so much hormonal changes, like estrogen and progesterone. They don't work as they used to do, and the one responsible.
In fact, they kill your libido completely.
The progesterone is the one that kills the libido, I think. But before then, you find the hormone responsible for sex. I don't know whether it is the estrogen or I don't know, but I think it's that. So you find that the one responsible for producing milk is higher, and they collide. And this thing needs patience with the man. That's why men who are, I'm not saying men who have not gone to school have a challenge, but godly wisdom also can help a person navigate through that. Because now this woman is not as sexually aroused as they used to be. So it will take your patience, it will take your love and affirmation as well. Because also if you are telling them, na umekuwa big, mpaka siku hizi tunataka kuchange wardrobe. No, that one is a turn off. So you have to be affirming your woman more, be more reasonable, be that dad. A safe space where that person can run to. Also, another thing that you did so well, I must bring this on the camera because it means a lot to me. You are so intentional about my healing because one thing you ensured I have enough time. Okay, I always have enough time for recharging myself mentally, spiritually, so that I work out, I get back, I have that, I'm in a better emotional state for the babies. You come in very handy, you are hands-on, and also you affirm me so much. You've never called me the mother of my children. No.
But you are.
I know that. You don't just have to keep rubbing it on my face every time. But you have always called me, ever since those days, my pretty petal, daddy's girl. Words have power. It keeps recharging my energy, and I think I have enough energy for both of us. I have enough energy for our children to be the mother, because when mothers are emotionally drained, they tend to they pass that energy to the kids. But now with the emotional stability, even these women, you find that most of the time I was a stay-at-home mom with the babies. That time I had time to grow much of my skills because I was having that rest, having some quiet time. And I'm so in debt. I'm grateful still.
Thank you so much. And then also something we should also try to avoid during this period of healing.
Yes.
Is avoid being distracted by screens most of the time, because you'll find that now your attention will go to screens, TV, phone. So you find the man is assaulted on his phone. The baby is crying now. He can't help. He's not on the phone.
Go TikTok.
That's going to
dance TikTok challenge.
You are already just by the fact that the baby has come. There's a gap between the two.
There is a gap. Yeah.
So when you get too close to these things like TV,
the gadgets,
the gadgets, the screen time, the gap,
series and what a series.
Yeah, the gap now widens even more.
It widens even more.
I think you need now to say at least start in our house by 9:30. Let us switch off the Wi-Fi. Let us just have time for us and the baby. Let us sing for the baby.
Yeah.
I've even seen others reading storybooks or even the Bible to infants.
They do.
Yeah,
intentional dads do these things.
Because the child's spirit,
they begin to build a family.
The child's spirit is alive.
Yes.
It hears, it understands, the spirit knows what is happening.
And it is older.
Yeah.
Even
speak to it.
Yeah.
And also one thing I think I learned long time ago from one of our mentors. When a child has come, this is out of topic, but I'll just say it here. The father be the first person to speak to this child.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of noise that happens in the clinic, in the hospital after the child has been born in those labor ward, in the labor wards. There'll be things like, hey, ni mwanaume, it's a boy who has come. This now the world is very hard on you. Be the first man to
they're
speak
defining
to this
the first
child.
words defines the baby's destiny.
Let this child hear you saying as the father. Me, whenever a child drops tip, I'm always there. Nambia nas 2 minutes. I'm coming. 2 minutes. I tell this child, you are the head and not the tail.
Amen.
You have come to the world where you are going to conquer.
Yes.
People are going to admire you.
Amen.
You are going to live a life of victory,
and
greatness.
Amen.
You will never
you grow in a happy home.
tell them this is the last time you are in a hospital.
Yes.
You'll never be in a hospital again that you are sick, admitted or what. And just what? Because now
you are a lender to nations.
Yes, you'll be a lender. You'll not borrow.
Yes.
Your peers will admire you.
You are mighty in the land.
Yeah, and until now, it's now our firstborns who are now 10. They have never been in a hospital.
They've never.
Yet they're now sick. So these words shape them.
They shape
so
them.
let them hear these first words.
Yeah.
Because this is a foundation you are laying.
Also, you are breaking them from bloodlines. Because every family has a bloodline. I don't want to call them curses, but there are things that happen in bloodline that are consistent.
Yeah.
So when you come with a different trajectory, different wordings, because even the universe was shaped by the words.
Yeah, there's a man.
You create the world, you can create your world by the words. Now you are trying to take them away from the normal patterns of the family.
Yeah. There's a man who was our neighbor
Yes.
when we were growing up. This my father used to tell me.
Yes.
Because I think I was very young. Because even the children of this man are older than us.
Yeah.
So he used to tell us that whenever the wife of this man will go to labor, and then you'll ask the man, which child has she gotten? He'll tell you, amepata malaya tena.
So to him, women are prostitutes.
Women are prostitutes. So amepata malaya tena.
Oh my God.
Do you know that this man's daughters, almost all of them going to prostitution?
Oh my God.
They were just getting married at 15, 16, dropping out of school in grade 5, grade 4. They never went anywhere. So he was saying out of ignorance, but Destiny doesn't know about that. Words have power, words
Destiny
are alive.
Doesn't joke.
Yeah, it doesn't know whether you are joking or saying the truth.
Yeah.
And then now when you come back to a topic, whenever flirting doesn't end with the childbirth, keep on sending those naughty messages to your wife, telling her the cutest mother in the world. Si ati mama boy, boy anaendeleaje. Paka anafikia ndio mama boy. Tell her you are the cutest mother. The youngest and the most beautiful mother in the world. Look how cute you
Tangu
are.
ajifungua anaitwa tu mama nani, mama nani.
Jina
Alafu
change.
ni dera na leso anafunga because sasa ni mama nani.
The spankings in the house, those forehead kisses in the house, let them continue. They make this healing very easy and inviting.
And it brings your love back to life.
Yeah.
Daddy, I like how you're saying it makes healing very easy and inviting. Sex, it invites them to sex. So men get more advantages when they begin to affirm their women.
Exactly.
Flirting means you appreciate them. You appreciate. Sometimes they will be, women second guess themselves. Women will be like, Daddy, how is my tummy? I feel my tummy is big. Oh, since I gave birth, I feel, I'm just feeling I'm fat. Don't say, you are fat, you're fat. No.
You tell her, you know me, I don't like lying. I don't like to about things.
For sure
you are fat.
But
And,
don't worry, you hit the gym. No, you have to use wisdom. You're now a dad. And then when you've gotten the first child, there has to be a mental shift. The way you used to think boy, or
you are now a father.
Yeah, it is the mentality that should change, not other aspects. Your love shouldn't change, but the mentality. You cannot still be hanging with the boys more often. You cannot just randomly be talking to I went to speak to one of my colleagues who is a lady. You are now a dad. The more responsibilities, you are now a model to this, even your family now.
Exactly. And then also now when we talk about submission, you see most people, when they feel, most husbands, when they feel rejected, they now begin using things like, the Bible says that you submit to me.
Yes.
Your body is mine.
Yeah,
you should not deny me sexual. But you know, this is not a normal situation. This is a woman who is going through healing. Therefore, you should not use scriptures to fit into you.
That is spiritual manipulation.
That's spiritual manipulations. So scripture should not be used as a weapon.
Yeah.
It should not be used as a weapon.
It should be just a guide or a reference point.
Because this will turn love into obligation.
Yeah.
Submission invites. Love invites.
Yeah.
You don't force it to someone. You make it just come naturally.
It should flow naturally.
It should also about mutual consent. We have agreed now. The woman now feels, I think at this point I have now healed. Now we can begin the game.
Yeah.
So you have to do it also with understanding, with the love, and also the pace. Be slow, because this person has also been out of this game for a long time.
Yeah.
Things have changed in her body. Be gentle. Be gentle.
Be gentle.
And then also, we can talk about postpartum depression. I think it affects very many women. I think you said you went through that.
Yeah, I went through that. Unfortunately, we didn't know. Both of us didn't know, because I think we were new parents.
Yeah.
So I was dull most of the time. I was in bad mood, foul mood most of the times. I think it's because of the lack of sleep, body changes, and also the mental shift.
Yeah.
Now you're not having good rest. And the first 3 months you are not sleeping.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of emotional and psychological changes that go on. Hormonal, most of it I think is hormonal and psychological. Yeah. So it happens to many moms. If it is advanced, moms can even harm the babies. When the baby cries, you feel like you want to vent.
Yeah.
Stop it! So you feel like it's an extra unnecessary annoyance added to what you're already feeling. So there are those verbal outbursts. So if you sense your woman is behaving in a certain way, they're laid back, they're sad most of the time. Some even cry without, the baby is crying, they're crying as well. So don't say, when mama mkubwa, are you the first mom to be experience this? No.
Yeah.
Just know it's postpartum depression. It can be medically addressed.
Yeah.
As we didn't know, but you are not judging me though. You are just wondering what happened. You are nowadays sad most of the times. Why are you sometimes shouting or something? Moody.
Yeah.
But after the few months, ours went. After the few months.
Yeah. I think it's a good thing for couples to seek help.
Yeah.
Because seeking help doesn't mean you are weak, it means you are strong. At this point, when you see things are running out of hand, you feel like things are not happening the way they should be.
Yeah.
You're not agreeing, because you'll find you're always disagreeing on everything.
Arguing on every conversation.
You're like, when this baby was not here, things were better. You even begin blaming the baby for coming. I think the time now you need to say, we have a problem and you need help.
Therapy.
And you need to go seek for therapy.
Both of you, yeah.
Look for someone who can help you, talk you through this and help you heal. And that will be very helpful. Finally, what should we do?
Yes, the social media has made motherhood look so flawless. 3 days after delivery, you see somebody with a very thin waist, and they look so well
wasp waist.
They look well put together, and that's not the reality. Most of the videos or the photos you're seeing out there, majority of them are edited. So don't beat up yourself if you are a mother, and different motherhood journey has different story and healing process. Be patient with yourself. There are some of us, our bodies are wired differently. You'd add more weight than other people, but it's okay. It is the price of motherhood. Take time. If you can get time to rest, invest in your peace more than any other time, because when you're peaceful, you'll become a great mom to your child. Read your books if you can for refreshment, do meditation, do walks, journaling, all those things that can raise your vibration and energy. Also, take care of yourself as a mom. Don't neglect yourself. Now the milk oozing. You be intentional about cleaning so that you make it easier for your spouse. Take care. If you have to shave.
Yeah.
Look good. Try the much you can try. Where you need help, ask your husband for an extra help. It could be a house help or a relative.
Yeah.
For the men, there are men who go through the 8 weeks of dry spell and they've done it honorably. You're not the first dad. So don't start messing around. Okay? Try, or you can seek counsel from other men who have gone ahead of you. Otherwise, God bless families and God bless young parents.
Wow. Me, I'll say that I think for men, before you go for the skin, go for the heart first. Help her to heal first. Take her through the journey of healing. Begin embracing her weakness. Pump her with the words. Stand with her, encourage her. I know her body has changed. She has become bigger. Tell her you love it that way. You see her stretch marks. Appreciate those stretch marks because they're just signs that showing that she has put life to this world. So appreciate it. Don't talk down to her. Don't accuse her of not denying you sex. Let sex wait. No one has ever died of not having sex. We're having men who have gone for years without sex. They're not there. They're not dying. So you're not the first person to say that now it's now 4 months. I've not had sex. Or even not even 4 months, 2 months. You're already complaining. I think support this woman. Sex will just come. And then also for ladies, don't be too resistant. When you feel you have adjusted, he has been there supporting you, appreciate him. Slowly and slowly. Let this family come back together. Don't let the child be an excuse. And also, don't let the child sleep between you. Don't let the child come between you, either physically or emotionally. When the child let the child sleep, you people can continue cuddling as the child grows. When he's at maybe a few months or 1 year, take the child on her small bed somewhere around there so that this baby doesn't come in between your marriage because no one should bring you asunder. Thank you so much for watching today's podcast.
This
and I
is
hope
the
you
Marriage
have watched.
on Purpose.
This is Marriage on Purpose with